right, guys, here you have it. This is our custom build of the new Surly Straggler. If you watched our previous video about the new Surly Straggler, we mentioned there that we were going to be doing a custom build, and we had a vision for what we wanted this bike to be, and here it is. Super happy with the way this bike turned out. We're gonna walk you through the entire build process, tell you why we picked the parts we did, tell you why we put it together the way we did. All right, but before we get started, a couple things. First is, if you're interested in a custom build of your own, whether it's a Surly, a Rivendell, or really any other brand, we would love to help you out. We'll leave a link below to our custom build process so you can get a hold of us and we'll walk you through the whole process. Secondly, I want to thank Velo Orange. We contacted them, let them know what we're going to be doing with this project, and they very generously sent us a set of their Growtac brakes to use in this build. We've been wanting to try those brakes out for a while. We put them on this bike, and I have to say, they're one of the highlights. So we're gonna walk you through that along with the whole build process, talk about all of the parts that we selected for this bike, why we chose what we did. But before we do that, if you like these kinds of builds, you like Surly content, you like Rivendell content, or if you just wanna know what it's like to own and operate a small independent bike shop, we're here for you. Like and subscribe below. So without further ado, let's get into this Surly Straggler custom build. So this is a frame up build. We are not using any of the stock parts that come on the Straggler other than the frame and the fork. And we've selected all of these parts to come up with something that is very different from the original bike. So it's funny how some projects start with a single part, and in this case it was the bronze standalone rims made by SimWorks. These are based on the Cliffhanger rim, which is a great rim, and we thought it would look great against the subtropic algae color of the new Surly Straggler. So we're using several Velo Orange parts on this bike. We picked up a set of their hubs in black for the wheel build. Nice. The Straggler is based on a 12 by 142 rear spacing and a 12 by 100 front hub spacing. We decided on black, which we think looks really good with the bronze rims. And I couldn't help myself. I decided we had to use gold spoke nipples, which I think adds a really nice detail to the wheels.
Don't get my face in it. I like that sound.
We were really excited to see how the finished rims looked on the frame. So we went ahead and mounted the tires, set them up tubeless. We chose a Continental Terra Hardpack tire in size 50 millimeters because we wanted to test out the tire clearance limit, which Surly lists at 50 millimeters. So this is a semi-slick gravel tire with aggressive shoulders for cornering.
Oh yeah, this thing's gonna look sweet.
I think these tires are perfect for the ATB style we're going for, and they provide plenty of clearance on this frame.
Okay, so before we could get too far ahead of us, we needed to do some frame prep. So we faced the head tube and the bottom bracket, which just makes sure that we have all of the powder coating off of the surfaces. The other thing that we like to do when we're doing a frame up build is use Frame Saver, which provides some rust protection to the inside surface of the frame. You know, these frames will last a long time if you take good care of them, and that's just one of those things that helps with the longevity. Alright, so for the headset we decided to go with Wolf Tooth using this limited edition espresso color. While it doesn't exactly match the bronze or the gold accents we were using on this bike, I think it looks great. As you'll see, with this bike we chose an eclectic mix of colors, which I think really works well if done right. I prefer this over just buying a bunch of matching anodized parts and putting them together. We've chosen to mix and match in a way that we think works well together, but also doesn't look like we're trying too hard. We'll see how this looks in the end. We want to hear your comments below. Let us know what you think. Did we make the right choice with the color selection? For the drivetrain on this bike, we've decided to go with a 1x Microshift Sword setup. This is a 10-speed drivetrain with a 40-tooth chainring up front and an 11 to 48 rear cassette. This is a solid workhorse drivetrain. It's got a rear derailleur with the clutch to keep the chain in place. It shifts great, and I'm a big fan of the Microshift lineup in general, and I think it makes a lot of sense for this build given the shifter and brake combinations that we wanted to use. Perfect. Alright folks, here's where things get interesting. Instead of a traditional drop bar gravel bike, this Straggler is going to be a flat bar, all-terrain style bike. We chose the SimWorks by Nitto CowCow bars, which I've had my eye on for quite some time. These bars will give us an 80mm rise and a 12-degree sweep, and also they look really cool. So we paired the bars up with a raw stem made by a friend of a friend. The guy's name is Kurt McKenzie, lives here locally, and I think it looks great with these bars. Alright, so now let's talk about another highlight of this build. As I mentioned in the introduction, we received a set of Growtac brakes from Velo Orange. These brakes are gold, but they shade a little bit towards orange. They're one of the first things you notice when you look at this bike. So thank you again for Velo Orange. These brakes are really a highlight, and when you look at them in the context of the full bike, I think they really stand out. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
No.
Too much? Dave, you like the gold, right?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Dave likes the gold. John likes the black. All right, now for the final details. We went with a thumb shifter for this bike. This is actually a Microshift thumb shifter that is made specifically for Sword. If you've been following along, you know that I like the feel of thumb shifters. We also used my favorite brake levers from IRD. I just love the feel of these levers, so I use them on a lot of builds. Also using the tried and true Thomson Elite seat post. Love the way these seat posts look, and we use them a lot. And lastly, we used a set of P&W Loam grips in peanut butter color. We also used a set of black P&W Loam pedals. And I almost forgot a Brooks softened leather saddle.